The CEO's arrogant son hit my daughter flat in the face. He's untouchable. I own the courts. I replied, you have no idea who you're talking to. I give you 10 minutes to turn him in. He laughed. 6 minutes later, his lawyer panicked. We'll follow all your terms. Just stop this. My phone rang at 11 p.m. Emily's volleyball coach, voice shaking. Mrs. Reeves, you need to get to St. Mary's ER. Your daughter, there was an incident. I arrived to find Emily with a swollen purple jaw, 2 cracked teeth, blood at the corner of her mouth. The nurse whispered, witnesses say a boy punched her during the game. His security rushed him out before police arrived. Marcus Chen. His father is David Chen. My stomach dropped. Marcus Chen, 21, known for his temper and his father's checkbook. 3 prior assault charges that mysteriously vanished. His father owned half the city's skyline, had judges on speed dial, politicians in his pocket. Detective Morrison arrived looking defeated. Mrs. Reeves, I won't lie. Chen's lawyers are already here claiming self-defense. Without clear video, this goes nowhere. His family, he trailed off. I've seen it before. Settlements, NDAs, charges dropped. I sat watching Emily sleep at 3 a.m. and something old clicked inside me. Something I'd buried 5 years ago when I quit corporate litigation. I'd spent 12 years as a prosecutor turned defense attorney specializing in corruption cases. The Brennan scandal, 6 judges indicted, 4 imprisoned, that was mine. I'd been ruthless, seared, but it consumed me, so I walked away. Became just Emily's mom, not anymore. At 6 a.m., I called my old firm. Sarah, I need the David Chen file. Everything. Offshore accounts, shell companies, buried settlements. Kat, you've been out 5 years. Chen's connected to everyone. Judges, the DA, half the legislature. My daughter's in the hospital. Send it in 2 hours. By 9 a.m., I wore my old courtroom suit. The black one I used when I meant business. I hadn't worn it since my last trial. Chen Tower's receptionist tried stopping me. I'm here about his son Marcus and my daughter Emily. He'll want this meeting. Minutes later, I stood in an office bigger than my house. Floor-to-ceiling windows, Italian marble, original artwork. David Chen sat behind his massive desk, not even looking up from his phone. Mrs. Reeves, I'm aware of the incident. My team will handle medical expenses. We can draw up papers. I placed a folder on his desk. You have 10 minutes to call police. Full confession from Marcus. No deals. He finally looked up, amused. Or what? I have 3 appellate judges who owe me favors. The DA golfs at my club every Sunday. Half the state legislature was at my charity gala last month. You're a retired lawyer playing mother bear. This is how the world works. 9 minutes, 30 seconds. He laughed, reaching for his phone. Security. The door burst open. His head counsel, white as paper. David. Massive problem. Judge Morrison just recused himself from Westfield. Someone filed disclosure about offshore accounts in Marcus's name we didn't declare. Chen's confidence cracked. That's privileged. Worse. The DA just received the 2019 settlement file. The college student Marcus assaulted. Photos, medical records, timestamps, everything. It's all over their desks. Chen's eyes locked on mine. Fear finally showing. Who are you? 8 minutes left. I was lead counsel on Brennan. Remember? 4 judges to federal prison. I know every trick, every buried file, every connection you use. I leaned forward. I walked away because it made me someone I didn't like. But you hurt my daughter. So now I'll dismantle everything you built, piece by piece, until you're begging to confess Marcus as mercy. His phone erupted. And his lawyers. 6 calls in 30 seconds. The lawyer checked his screen, panicking. State Bar Association. IRS Criminal Division. FBI White Collar Crimes Unit. David, what did she? 7 minutes. I said quietly. Chen grabbed his phone, hands shaking. Get me Marcus right now. I don't care where he is. I stood, smoothing my jacket. Smart choice. Detective Morrison arrives in 5 minutes for Marcus's statement. My attorney sends terms by end of day. Full accountability, public apology, restitution, and Marcus faces every appropriate charge. No deals. As I reached the door, Chen's voice cracked behind me. Wait, who the hell were you? Before you quit. I looked back at the most powerful man in the state, now reduced to a panicked father. Someone you should have been terrified of the moment you heard my daughter's name. I left him surrounded by ringing phones and his imploding empire. Emily smiled when I returned to the hospital, despite the swelling. Did you fix it, Mom? I kissed her forehead gently. Yeah, sweetheart, I fixed it. The next morning, Marcus Chen turned himself in. Full confession, no deals, no lawyers making it disappear. Sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one who walked away from power, because they know exactly how to take it back.